why you need to have your own crib. That's what this video is going to be titled. So we really going to be talking about roommates and why you should have your own crib. Number one, power struggle. You don't want to live with anybody else because there's always going to be a power struggle with that other person. So if you're living, for example, in somebody's house or somebody's apartment, even if you're paying half the rent, you are still going to be dealing with the power struggle. You know, they might complain because you're up too late making noise. They might complain that you're in the living room too much. They might complain that you don't buy enough groceries. They might complain that you got too much trash laying around. They might complain that your room is stinky, even though they don't live in there. They might complain because they're like, oh, you got too much clothes laying around your room dirty, your room need to be clean, whatever. We share this apartment, I don't want to smell that, blah, 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 stuff like that. You'll be constantly dealing with that. And you also have to deal with the other person complaining about what you do or stuff that they don't like about you. But then you also got to deal with their nonsense. So they might complain about you all day and you might have no flaws. You might clean the bathroom. You might clean the toilet. Your room might be super clean. You might do the dishes all the time. You might don't really have that much company coming over. You might be really quiet. They'll complain about that. They'll complain because you too quiet. You don't talk to me, whatever. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Makes me feel like I'm living with a murderer, blah, 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 blah. You know, I feel uncomfortable. People will do shit like that too. It's always going to be some type of drama, some type of complaint if you live with someone else, especially if it's their apartment or their house. Or you really going to deal with crap then because they're going to feel like they're obligated to have to constantly be trying to check you. Because it's like, hey, it's my house and you got this laid around. I shouldn't have to deal with you having this laid around. Or it's my apartment. You got this laying around. You're going to have to deal with that a lot. It's a whole bunch of confrontation. Sometimes it'll be the other person will be like submissive or be passive aggressive and won't say nothing. And that can become a problem because they might bring somebody over to talk for them. People do weird shit like that. So they might bring like their cousin over and their cousin crashes out on you over that shit. So the best thing I would tell you guys is to 1,000% have your own crib. This is for the dudes if you're watching me, and if your ladies watching me, have your own crib. And here's another reason why you want to have your own crib is the fact that people will bring over strangers to your crib, to their crib, or if you live with people. And sometimes these strangers will have a beef with you, try to fight you, have problems with you. So you're dealing with another person who don't even live there, but they might have a beef with you. You know what I'm saying? Think about back when you were in college, you had like dorm roommates and then you had suite mates who you shared the bathrooms with or whatever. You're dealing with their girlfriend, or if you're living with a woman, you're dealing with her boyfriend. You know, you're dealing with all of this stuff. That's why having your own crib is amazing. You pay your own rent. You ain't got to deal with no drama. As soon as you get to your crib, it's strictly peace and quiet. You can design it how you want. You can have it how you want. That's what makes it better. Because I'm telling you, you can live with a person. It's never going to go good sharing a spot with anybody. With anybody. Even your own family will start crashing out and start complaining about stupid stuff. You know, they might complain about the laundry. They might complain, oh, you in the bathroom too long. They might complain about just stuff like that, where it's like, why are you so